You know, last week I took some young men out to a lake in central Pennsylvania, and we pulled up to some cliffs and do some cliff jumping. And so we pulled up, and as the young men were jumping off the boat, and I gotta admit, I was jumping off too. I was leading the charge, you know. And as I was swimming in, I saw a boat there too, and a couple boats. And one guy had a BYU hat, and I did the same thing. Go Cougs! He's like, you're a Cougar. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. I mean, we bonded. We talked to him a little bit, but I think it's a way to really just to create that bond and create that excitement for BYU, whether it's a football fan or whether it's a sporting fan. Or they just went here and they went to school at BYU.
So I'm at the car rental place picking up a car, and this guy's like kind of, you can see kind of looking, but he recognized you, but not sure how to break the ice.
Yeah.
So, like, it would have been easy just like, go Cougs,
Yeah.
and
it's a great way to break the ice. All of us have, played here at BYU. Right. We come here, people recognize us. I know in Pittsburgh, being a Steeler, people recognize me. And as you're walking down, down the mall or you're somewhere at a restaurant, as you walk by, you know how it is. People are talking about you as you pass. Yeah, that's Ty Detmer, that's Omarr Morgan, That's Chris Hoke, right? And it's a way to break the ice. Turn around and say, go Cougs or go Steelers. Now, that's how we do it in Pittsburgh. So if you're like last night when you were at the car rental place, and you heard them talking about you, but they were nervous to come talk to you, just turn to break the ice. Go Cougs.
Yep.
Something like that, right?
He probably would have started crying, laughing. Go Cougs. He knew who you were.
But when you don't live in Utah and you see somebody with a BYU shirt on, it's kind of, you have that bond already anyway.
I always speak, if I see somebody with a hat on, I always, hey, you know anybody with the Utah BYU? Next time I'm just going to go Cougs.
Go Cougs.
I'm going to scream, go Cougs!
That's it. That's it.
I think every fan should say it going through a drive-through at the end of their order.
That's a good one.
2 Big Macs, go Cougs.
That's right. Unless you're a big lineman, 3 Big Macs, 5 large fries, and go Cougs.
Yeah.
You brought the Heisman thing. I mean, even during the Heisman presentation, you brought them there, hey, have some great memories of being there in New York for the Heisman presentation. Hashtag go Cougs.
I've got to speak at the dinner this year. I will incorporate that into my speech this year for the presentation dinner.
That's bigger than anything else, right?
Put that out there.
It's how you're going to say it, though.
Yeah.
It's not that you got to.
I can end my talk that way because it's not a church talk.
Well, Ty, how about this? I know you're close to Steve Young.
Yeah.
What about if Steve Young was on Monday Night Football and at the end he said, go Cougs? Talk to him.
Yeah, we got too many people out there in prominence. I mean, you're on TV, radio.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to happen. It's got to come from somebody cool. That's not us anymore.
Yeah.
Instead of just embracing themselves, embrace the logo.
We're not relevant. We're has-beens. But you know what? It's better to be a has-been than it never was, guys.
Never was. I agree totally.
Go Cougs.
Go Cougs.